Is the boss the problem, or is it the way you communicate? Find out more in today's show. Welcome back to year 4 of this weekly edition every Friday of the Japan Business Mastery Show. I'm your host, Dr. Greg Story, Dale Carnegie franchise owner, Tokyo, master trainer, president of Dale Carnegie Tokyo Training, and best-selling author of Japan Sales Mastery, Japan Business Mastery, and Japan Presentations Mastery. Zaegyo is the Japanese translation of Japan Sales Mastery, and Anatamo Prezen no Tatsujin is the translation of Japan Presentations Mastery. My new book is Stop Wasting Money on Training, or in Japanese, Training de okane o muda ni suru wa yamimashou. We are bringing the show to you from our studio in the High Performance Center in Akasaka in Minato-ku, the business center of Tokyo. This is episode number 204, and we are talking about how to get on better with your boss. Before we get going, a quick word from our sponsor. If you want to be successful as a leader, do the Leadership Training for Managers course. All companies need people who can both manage and lead. Leading people screams out for real skills in communication, dealing with all different types of people, being excellent at innovation, planning, delegation, handling mistakes, doing performance reviews really well, and inspiring and motivating the team. Do the Leadership Training for Managers course now in either Japanese or English. Are you doing business with Japan? Do you really know how things work? Japan Business Mastery provides the answers. Do you have the right networks and know how to create them? Do you know how to get on the same wavelength with Japanese buyers? Do you know what being trustworthy looks like from the Japanese perspective? Japan Business Mastery is based on more than 30 years' experience in Japan and will become your go-to guide. Want to succeed in Japan? Buy Japan Business Mastery now. Welcome back. Okay, now it's time for the show. それでは行きましょう. So let's get going. Bosses are often oblivious to the idea of diversity. I don't mean diversity as mainly considered in Japan, which is usually about lack of inclusion of women in the workplace. Diversity here means variations amongst the team in terms of communication preferences. Here are 2 decisions to determine the best communication style to deal with your boss. Picture a horizontal scale of assertion, low on the left and high on the right. Assertion here means to what extent you have a strong opinion on things, state that opinion confidently. At a vertical scale, where the top has high people orientation and the bottom high task, a people orientation signifies care and attention to people around you and how they feel. Task orientation is about outcomes, results, KPIs, getting the job done. We now have 4 hints to guide our communication. The top right quadrant combines both assertion and a people orientation. Often salespeople, actors, trainers fall into this group. They like people and they are looking to influence those around them. Don't focus the conversation on gritty detail. Move to discussions about big picture issues. Their diagonal opposite loves detail, proof, data, and statistics to 3 decimal places. Talk in terms of micro detail with this crowd, often accountants, technical people, scientists, lawyers. The outcomes focus type in the lower quadrant on the right is assertive and task-driven. Often company founders and scary CEOs with a strong time is money mantra. Don't beat around the bush or waste their time. Be direct, confident, succinct. They won't mind. Their opposite quadrant are the non-assertive, people-oriented sensitive types. Taking your time, speaking softly, talking about how people will feel about things, attracts this group. We can quickly tell who is which style by carefully listening to what they say and how they say it. The boss may not be difficult after all, just different. Life gets better when we can get on the other person's wavelength and surf that wave together. I hope you enjoyed today's show, and so please subscribe on YouTube. Share it with your family, friends and colleagues. Become a regular. Hit the little bell icon to receive update notifications. Our website details are on screen now, www.dale-carnegie.cojp. It's packed with value, so certainly check it out. We try to offer as much value as possible, so you might also enjoy our other shows. In fact, we are releasing content 6 days a week. For podcast, Mondays for the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show, Tuesday for the Presentations Japan series, and every second Tuesday for the Business Tatsujin no Oshie Show, Wednesdays for the Sales Japan series, Thursdays for the Leadership Japan series, and every second Thursday for the Business Pro Podcast Show, Fridays for the Japan Business Mastery Show, and Saturdays for Japan's top business interviews. Now, you get these wherever you get your podcast. Also, every Monday we release the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show. Every second Thursday we release the Business Pro Television Show, and every Friday the Japan Business Mastery Show. Saturdays, every Saturday we're releasing Japan's top business interviews. These are all on YouTube. We appreciate your support, and please let others know about it so they can benefit too. We want to make a contribution to helping people build their careers and businesses, and so please join with us in that endeavour. In episode number 205, we are talking about how not to be fazed by buyer pushback. Onegai itashimasu. Please join me next week to master business here, because that is what we all want, isn't it? Japan business mastery.